Hey Ninja Warriors, welcome to Warrior Wednesday. It's the second Wednesday of 2021, January 13th in the house. So we're almost halfway through the month of January in the beginning of 2021. So if you're here, welcome, welcome, welcome. I am pre-recording this because I am still experiencing some technical issues doing a Facebook Live with which is still very interesting. So, with that being said, I'm pre-recording this session for you guys so that you can get the most out of it. So when you catch the replay, comment with hashtag Encore. Let me know you are here, and also let me know what resonated with you and what was your biggest takeaway from this message. So I know what resonates, so I can give you more of content that actually makes a difference for you. Because that's my intention of doing these Facebook Lives, is to give to you and be generous with you. Okay. So with that being said, when you catch the replay, like I said, say hi, give yourself some hearts, of course, and also comment with hashtag Encore. Let me know you were here. All right, loves? Okay, awesome, awesome, awesome. All right, so today I'm very excited about talking about how you can be part of the solution versus part of the problem. So if you want to solve, are you in a space now where you have problems that you want to solve, and you want to solve a problem right now, and you're stuck in solving a problem, and you want to find ways on how you can solve problems. If that's you've come to the right place. And I want to preface by saying that I'm not here to solve your problems. I'm actually here to give you some tools and techniques that will support you in facilitating you creating a solution for your problems. And what I mean by that is these tools and techniques are really going to empower you and inspire you in thinking outside of your box so you can look at things differently and also look at how you can make a difference for your life and be a stand and also be a stand for other people and support other people in solving their problems as well. So if you're game, give yourself some hearts. I want to feel you. And I'll come back and catch the comments on here to make sure that everyone is taken care of. All right. So with that being said, we'll jump right in. So I actually have a couple of quotes I want to share first before I jump into here. So one of the quotes is, focus on the solution, not the problem. It's anonymous, right? That would make sense, right? Actually, that's one of the techniques. I'm going to say this because we're starting with this, is when you focus on the solution, not the problem, you're actually going to bring energy into the solution, not energy in the problem. Because if you focus a lot on the problem, and I want to say problem, that's your perceived perception of what a problem is, because everyone's definition of a problem is like beauty. It's like in the eye of the beholder. So for you, your problem may be a problem for you, but it may not be a problem for someone else who lives with you or is close to you or whatever. You know what I'm saying? So again, problem is a perspective. You know what I mean? So you can be sued, and that is a problem, right? I mean, that happened to me, and it is a problem. However, it's how you look at the problem and how you look at finding a way to get out of the problem and find a solution will make the most difference for you, okay? So that's one quote. Second quote is, you're either part of the solution or you're part of the problem. One or the other, and where are you contributing? And then finally, surround yourself with problem solvers, not problem creators. And hopefully you're not the one who's causing the problems or creating the problems. You're the one who's actually solving the problems, which is my intention for you. And if you're here, you are a problem solver because you're committed to the solution. You're not committed to the problem, right? So give yourself some hearts, let me know, and super, super excited. I want to say before I go into the tips, and I know I shared one of them, is I want to say there are two types of people. So there's a group of people who are focused on results. They're focused on first of all, they're driven, they're inspired, they're ambitious, they're producers, they want to create things. They're also visionaries, and they're problem solvers. So that's one camp of people. The other camp of people are people who will always find an excuse. They'll find reasons why they can't do things. They'll always find the obstacles. They're negative Nancy's. They're always in a victim conversation. They're always victims, blaming, shaming, gaming, all that stuff. They're also procrastinators, and they're the ones who are actually the problem creators. So my question for you is, where do you fall? Which camp are you in? Are you the camp that solves the problem, or are you the camp that creates the problem? Okay. And it's a just notice moment for you to notice, not to judge yourself, but to be in the notice, right? So here's some tangible ways for you to solve problems. So first of all, recognize what you see is the problem. So what is the problem? So what is bugging you about this problem? Reflect on it. Write about it. What is bugging you about this problem? Okay. Then ask yourself, number two, is ask yourself what's missing missing or what's in the gap from you. And what I mean by that is you want to be in ownership. What can you be responsible for? So if it's so easy to blame and complain and point fingers and all that stuff, however, what can you be responsible for? What's missing? And the reason I say that is because leaders don't wait, leaders create. So leaders, if they see something in the missing, if they see something is missing, they're being what's missing. You know what I'm saying? So if you're seeing what's missing is love, be loving. If you're seeing what's missing is connection, be the type of person who connects, right? So, if you're seeing lack of acceptance is missing, be accepting, right? So be the person to bridge that gap. You know what I'm saying? Don't wait for someone else to do it. Actually, you be it. Facilitate that movement, right? Be what you see is missing in the space. That's number 2. Number 3, notice if you're complaining versus contributing. So you're either one of the two. You're either complaining, adding value, or you're contributing. You're either complaining, you're taking from the space, or you're contributing, you're giving to the space. So which are you? And I want to say this, and I'm going to say this with love. So my intention is that you not get offended, but here's the deal. Losers complain. Winners don't complain. Winners will vent. Winners will come in and they'll vent. They'll have like a pity party for 5 minutes, 10 minutes, and then they move on. But they're not going to be complaining about the same thing on and on again. Losers do that. And I say this with the most love because winners, people who win in life, in all areas of life, don't spend time complaining. There's no time to complain. You could be actually looking at a solution to a problem and not focusing on the problem, right? Because if you're focusing on the problem and you're complaining about the problem, you're being the problem. Do you see what I'm saying, right? And I say this with utmost love, okay? So leaders are not whiners. Leaders are winners. And they vent. There's a distinction between venting and complaining, because you can vent, get it off your chest, speak to someone about it, and then move on. Leaders also don't gossip. If you're a complainer and you're a gossiper, that's not going to work. It's not going to help you in anything in life. It actually ruins relationships. So don't be that person, okay? Also notice actually ask yourself, how can I best contribute to the situation? Brainstorm. So sit down, brainstorm ideas on how you can contribute to this and solving this problem is what I mean, right? So how can you do that? Be creative, get creative. Also notice who you hang out with. Are you hanging out with people who complain a lot? Or are you hanging out with people who they're contributors? Who do you hang out with the most? Okay, and ask yourself. I also actually want to say about who you hang out with the most is you're the average of the 5 people that you hang out with the most. So if you hang out with people who are low vibe, low energy, they bitch and complain, they gossip, you're going to be the average of that. Okay, that's a perspective. Or you want to be in the space of people who are high vibe, they're committed to growth, transforming, high vibe, solution oriented, etc. You'll be the average of those people, okay? So take notice. Brainstorm with other people who are high vibe. So if you're not able to find a solution, brainstorm with people like your accountability partner, your coach, your mentor, who you're working with. Brainstorm with other people, colleagues possibly, and find solutions to whatever the problem is. And then I want to say a couple more things and then we'll wrap up. Finally is commit to lifting, elevating, raising other people around you while you're lifting yourself, right? So even though you're solving your problem, see who else has a problem that you can support them with and lift them with, okay? And then finally, be mindful of how you focus your energy, which is what I talked about in the beginning, because where you focus your energy and attention is where it'll grow and expand. So be mindful of that. So team, here's your mission for this week. Okay, so you're going to share what problem you're experiencing right now. Comment below, what is the problem you're experiencing right now? That's number 1, mission number 1. Number 2, share at least 5 creative ways that you are going to solve that problem. And you could take time to reflect on that and share what those 5 creative ways are for you. And finally, share what opened up for you from doing this exercise, because my intention is to facilitate you having a breakthrough in solving your problems. All right. And then finally, we're doing the 21-day New Year Better You challenge. So we're on day 4. If you want to be part of that, comment below and say #challenge, and I'll happy to add you to the Facebook group if you're not in the Facebook group already. All right. Thank you so much, team, for tuning in to Warrior Wednesday. I hope this made a difference for you. My intention is to inspire you and empower you. Thanks for tuning in. See you next week. Same time, same station. Warrior Wednesday. It'll likely not be 4 o'clock Eastern, likely be 6 o'clock Eastern moving forward, but hang tight. So it'll be 6 o'clock Eastern, 3 o'clock Pacific starting next week. But again, I'll confirm that by this weekend. All right. Thanks so much. Have a good one. Bye for now. Looking forward to seeing your comments. Bye.